Don't even play with me. Get the... Oh my God, I got a KO from the top. Oh, what a hit! Hello, everybody, and welcome to Week 16 of WWE 2k25 myGM mode, the solo run here. This might be one of the most pivotal trade deadlines that we've had, or trade window for that matter, that we've had so far, period. We had a good showing at the Bash of Berlin show, so it gave us a little bit of money, but we are tight on funds. We got budgets coming up. We got contracts coming up. And we have to get some things right in order here. So let me bring it over to the main screen here for you guys as I load up our draw here just before we get to the trade window. So we are roughly 50,000 fans ahead of everybody else right now. We did a big push 2 weeks ago with the all-women's card, or the main event women's card. Matches 1, 3, and 5 were women's, and we played the power card that boosted the women's matches. So it ended up being an absolute bonus for us all the way across. But the problem is now we put stipulations on those matches, so now we're down to 145,000. I got a feeling these teams are going to try and take advantage of me when it comes to that, and I might actually have to let them. But we are looking at a few new stars. We could probably bring in a new challenger for Bayley. Either that, or we're going to have to either send Electra after her, or might have to flip Rhea. We might have to flip Rhea in that case. But before we get too ahead of ourselves on everything, let's get into this trade window and see what everybody else wants to offer us here. Oh! They want cash out of us, though. That's the problem. But Gigi and Trick are available. Gigi and Trick are available. Keep that in mind. I can't do anything involving cash right now just because I don't have the cash to do. We'll see what we can do with it as we move along here. Gigi, someone I've been looking at for a bit here. Now they're taking it down to 15. Ooh. I need the money. That's tough right here to go against. Because what, we're at 116 here and they're going to give us at 96? I'm going to see if I can make them an offer later. All right, what SmackDown got for me? Ha! Two guys that I said to, well, Eddie Thorpe screwed me over at King of the Ring. Argus, who, yeah, no. Breeze, you're making that one way too easy for me. Oh, my. Electra's contract's up, too. We got to remember that. Austin got it 73 grand. For Omega and Lopez. You know what? This one actually... This one I like. I know we've done a little bit with Omega, but the fact that we have to re-sign Elektra, we could go out and get somebody else right now and bump that up the other way. I know this is crazy. Omega's a level... thank you for holding the brakes on that. Omega's a level 20. That settles it. You got to give me a little bit more cash for that, Mr. Punk. All right, so... let's go talk to Ava. Let's see what we get for Gigi here. Damn right. $83, $88. Let's try it. I might have to shrink the cash down a little bit. What does she have for jobbers? I can make this trade a lot. Oh, she's got a lot of pissed off people here. Do I have anybody worth 30,000? I'm seeing Kiana there, and I'm just... no, I'm getting too greedy right now. I'm getting too greedy. Let's propose this trade and see what we get. Beautiful! Gigi Dolan, welcome to WCW. Now, before we do anything else... now, I need to find... well, Argus actually would have been a not bad choice for Frasier for a feud. Want to see anybody that's exceptionally... oh. Mark Coffey's a little extra angry. Wonder why. I guess he just didn't have anything planned. Both Coffee brothers are rather angry. I'm going to try something here. Just see what it looks like. I don't have to do anything right now, but... what do you think of that trade, chat? We got two brand new challengers for Rangvald and me. Get some cash out of it. Well, the thing is, I'm actually gonna... okay, let's see if we can throw someone else in here too. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's... no, I'm up right now. But the Coffee Boys are a little pissed, so maybe I'll be able to get them out of mutiny here. No! Okay, so he's got one red flag on me here. Does he have anybody else that's pissed? SmackDown's got everybody angry right now, so... They're at a level 4 feud, that makes sense. Jay White is 60 grand, though. Let's see what else we can maybe sweeten the pot with here. That's what I'm thinking, like... Shibata. As I'm looking through this, like, there's a few guys I would think of, but everybody's just that much more expensive right now. Once you get up here, it's pretty much out of the question. I find it amazing how Ren Sinclair got up to 100,000. Kiana's pissed, but she's a champ. I want to see if I can do something with that. I'll take a little loss on this, but let's see if Ava will give me a little money for it. And yes, I know it's 6 versus 11, but... Alright. Alright, I think we're good now. We did lose another guy, but we could always pick these up through... We need another heal. Let's see... Ava's got heals. Like, Ava's got lots of heals. The big heal I wouldn't mind is that one. Or that one. But I think we're good at this point. I think we've done all the trades we can right now. All right, let's get into it. 4 weeks till Survivor Series. Zero Scott, that's fine. I got a ticket for 10. Chase, end of the week. All right, well, Chase, you and Stacked are going to be getting your feud here. I don't see many new faces to the show. I think we should get the word out to the brand more. I want the bigger venue. Sorry. Thanks for putting me in the PLE. He's happy, so we're good there. All right, Gigi, what you got to say? I'm talking, of course, a better effect. We're not doing that. Okay, good. All superstars gain 5 stamina. Cruiser superstars triple the cost but double the fan gain from charity promos. This one's just way too important for us here. All right, so have at least one Extreme Rules match this week. Okay. So we got to book some shows with a self promo. We should get a run-in going. But here's why I didn't want to touch it yet. We could do all these other ones for 100,000. Or we could wait 2 weeks to get the bigger venue. And to me, I think the bigger venue would be more important. I know they were telling me to do certain stuff, but I don't feel it right now. Main event, we should blow off this feud that we have. Where's Drew and all this? There you are. I don't care if it's stale now. We got to get this going here. So, in terms of other rivalries, tag feud, Jason McSlacks will have to get through here. We promised Jayne and Fluff a match. We'll give that one in the middle of the card. This one here, we'll do a triple threat once again. Since we have this weird three-way going. Or maybe... Thinking, so much to think about here. Let's just literally throw everybody in there. Put the title on the line. We liked the gauntlet last week. Let's keep it that way. And then these two here can just be fill-in spots. Oh, we were gonna... I really don't care about that, so... Well, if this feud's going, I might as well just let it be. And maybe what we'll do... Yes, I know I got 10 minutes. Let's book... Let's book Britt versus Bayley. Non-title. But we're going to get a run-in by Kiana James, our newest member of the roster. If I could get a feud started by that, that's one of the power cards that I got to do here, so. And the other one... Well, Jayne and Fluff wanted to face each other again, so we'll do that. Make it a tables match to just mix it up a little bit here. Let's let Gigi get herself... Yeah, we'll do this. Get Gigi over a little bit with herself. We'll do a call-out promo here with Jamie Hayter calling out Mariah May. Then once again, we'll do a charity promo. With Rhea. Because realistically, we should look at getting a... Whoever Bayley doesn't set up a feud with, that's who we should get Rhea with. I think that makes the most sense at this point. Submissive, fixed match, contract. Well, the contract negotiation one isn't going to matter much because once they start signing people, we're going to get... We got 2 scouting points. I need 5 to get the... or 10. Do we want to go hunting for our ultimate star right now, or do we want to wait? Willie wishes? Really? That is a rough roster. So we got no talent points right now, so... Thanks to that lovely power card by Breeze. Do we need anything right now? That's the thing. We're going to need to get some more bodies. I know that already. But I think we might actually be good at this point. See if we can get that to a level 3. See if we can start something here. Specialist, yeah. So hopefully Kiana can start a feud here. And then this one, I just want to get Luke and Oba to a level 4, which hopefully we could do through this. That sucks that it's all bruisers there. Is there anybody we could bring in real quick for... This is not a DEI hire, but... I'd like to get another heel in there, but... Now I'm overthinking it, chat. I'm overthinking this again. No, I'm going to put Solo back there. This match, we already know what it is. We know how well it's going to go. And I think we got everything pretty much set up here. This one we could just set as a regular match. We don't... Try to save a little bit of money as we go here. We'll do that as an advertising promo instead. That'll save us an extra 25 grand on the card. All right, I think we got this. All the world hates a coward. All right, what's NXT got? Theory and Shibata versus Mensa and Tongaloa. It's an interesting opening match. This is for the NXT tag team titles, too. Oh, it's a 4-way. Okay. for the NXT Championship. Oro Mensah keeps the title. John Moxley calls out Charlie Dempsey. That would be a fun match to watch. Grayson Waller, Will Ospreay.
1, 2, that's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Waller wins, and he never should. A 1.5 star match. You know this game's rigged. Isla Dawn putting herself over. Good for her. Kaiser joining up with Fatu against Takeshita and Williams. And there's a simulate on here, so must be a fixed finish.
That's it. Ring the bell.
Fatu and Kaiser. They got a new rivalry, but there's no title involved. Elektra Lopez calling out Athena. Okay. And their main event, Ivy Now and Katana Chance versus Red Sinclair and Nia Jax. Tornado tag. Champs retain. 3.5 star feud. All right. Good job. SmackDown. Wendy Chu versus Kelly Contrail. Wendy Chu wins. 2.5 stars. Up to a level 4. That's good. Eric calls out Jay White. All right. Get that feud up. Fallon Henley and Liv Morgan versus Kairi Sane and Precious Silver. Weird tag teams here. Seriously. 2 stars. All right, Julius, I see you trading. Brutus Creed, Don Callis, Javon Evans. Let's see. Having Javon Evans and Don Callis in the same room after what Javon did today on social media.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring it.
There is no way Javon should have won that. Creed versus Callis. All right. Duke Hudson calls out the other Creed brother. All right. Then our main event, Hell in the Cell triple threat. Really?
1, 2, it's over. Ring it.
LA Knight wins. 3.5 stars. Paul and LA Knight. They put that feud back together. I just can't believe it. All right, our Mutiny card opens up with an Extreme Rules match for the Mutiny Championship. Kingston versus Briggs versus Gunn versus Lorenzo. Austin Gunn is your new NXT Mutiny Champion. From the trading block to the title. Zelina Vega gets herself over a little bit. Jade Cargill, Roxanne Perez. Probably looking at a feud here.
It's over. Ring it.
2 stars. Cash suplex. All right, AOP taking on American Alpha. Looking to reestablish themselves after losing the tag titles at the PLE.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
American Alpha win in a 2.5 star match, no rivalry. Mercedes and Chelsea up to a level 4. Good on them. Main event tables match. Gallows versus Swerve and Tony. Gallows are your, once again, going from absolutely angry and out the door to winning titles. All right, time for WCW. Our opening contest. It's a gauntlet match for the U.S. Championship. Nathan Frazier is going to put up the title after failing in a gauntlet match at the PLE. He's going to put the title up against Luke Gallows, Oba Femi, and Solo Sikoa, the 3 other gentlemen that were in the match when he won the title just a few weeks ago. Once again, everybody, if you're watching this, make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you hit the subscribe. Tell all your friends.
When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
The winner! I guess I should have switched around the order as they went around, but...
Representing Frasier from Jersey in the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, Nathan Frasier.
Hopefully we can maybe get Solo and Nathan into a feud. I was actually picking up that big guy, so maybe we could get a feud with him and Nathan. Then I realized, oh, whoops. Always interested to have the first two guys out both faces, right? Maybe we'll have to find a tag partner for Solo. We can set up a tag feud with him going forward here, but... So yeah, the way this works is it's an unconventional gauntlet. Every 30 seconds, a new guy's going to come in, and it's just going to be elimination. Should be fairly straightforward as we go here, so... All right, here we go. You know the former champ wants his title back. And Frasier's just pissed after losing this match last week. But we're going to have to start forking out cards here next week. Frasier unloading everything he can right now. Oh, wait, this is a gauntlet match or an elimination gauntlet? I think I might have foobarred, but it got even better. This could be setting us up for a champ situation. I'm just thinking about this. Because Solo's coming in last. Uh-oh. That might be it. Almost good by Gallows. Springboard drop kick by Frasier. Going up to the high red district. Frog splash. Yeah, we got straight elimination here. Okay. Just two ships in the wind. Okay, so this is the conventional gauntlet. Okay, it makes a little bit more sense. You live and learn, right, chat? You live and learn. So theoretically, we could get one, maybe two matches that are going to be decent out of this. Block the punch. Frasier got to kick the pace of this matchup here, but... Uh-oh. What does Frasier have in mind here? Running superplex. I like it. Oh, no way. Is he going to get the victory quick here? That's what I thought. Just a one count. Corkscrew press. Frasier looking for that kendo stick again. Nobody heads out to the floor. I feel bad for our champ not being able to do the setup that he wanted, but I need to get that bigger building. We need to increase the revenue. We need to increase the... need to increase the fans. Need to increase the revenue. We aren't going to be able to do that with just these little things. Elbow to the back. That might be enough. Go for your cover, young man. All right, we're getting a new champion, that's for sure. Oh, we got some big boys here. We got a little big boy action. Let's go. Meat, meat, meat. Well, that was a clean break for about 3 seconds. Oba fell for it again. Then gets ring up on the top rope for his troubles. Solo going up. Double sledge to the back of the head. That dreaded carotid artery lock here. Right on the trapezius muscle. All right. Pop-up powerbomb. That could do it. Only a 2. Well, Oba's ready to go. Oh, blocked. Solo with the kick. What's Solo looking for now? Kendo stick of his own. Just right in the head. Solo looking to finish things off, going up top. Uso splash into the cover. And there we go. Nathan Frasier has one time that he has the title. Managed to get the first victory in, but Oba Femi just turned to be too much. Some of these camera angles need to be improved. But as you can see here, Frasier's fighting. Like, he's doing everything he can to get this victory here. Going up for that quick whip superplex. Into a twisting suplex, which I thought was going to be enough to get the second victory here. But Oba just said nope. Dropped Frasier right on the back of his head and got the 1, 2, 3 there. But once again, the luck of the draw. Solo comes in and just dominates the way Solo Sikoa can. And he wins that title. He feels he never should have lost in the first place. As we go, 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, and the new WCW United States Champion, Sikoa.
I do believe this makes Solo now a 3-time champion. Because he lost it to Omega. There we go. 4-star match. Of course, the feud's not going to advance like I wanted it to, but that don't surprise me. Four-star match to start off. That's always great. Gigi gets herself up a little bit. I'm happy to see it. Now, this one here, we're not going to be able to watch. Britt Baker versus Bayley. Now, Kiana James is running in on this match. I really want to set up Kiana versus Bayley as the next feud. If it ends up being Britt and Bayley, I'm going to be a little disappointed, but we'll live with it. Let's see what happens.
1, 2, ring it.
Britt wins. 3-star match. Don't tell me there's no feud. There's no feud. All right. Jamie Hayter called out Mariah, gets that to a level 3, so that's good there. This one here, just a regular match. Jacy, Jayne, Cindy, Fluff. Cindy's pissed because of the run-in that Jacy did just a couple weeks ago. She wants a little revenge. I eventually should be getting to the Toxic Attraction implosion here, but we'll see how things go here.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
But
Tampa, Florida. Jacy, Jayne.
But I will have to say that I do feel that this promotion is turning into mostly a women's promotion with the men's titles thrown in here a little bit. I don't know if we should play into that a whole lot. It's not hurting our cards, let's put it that way. But yeah, we'll see if we get a couple more feuds going here next week. See if we can advance this feud up to where it needs to be to get rid of it.
And her opponent from Sweetwater, Texas, Cindy Bluff.
From Sweetwater, Texas. Well, I see the Oilers are behind again. What a shock. Forgive me, just checking my notes here on a couple things as we go along. I still can't believe in the world of wrestling in 2025, we are getting Ricochet going to get his ass beat with a guy with a prosthetic leg. If you guys didn't hear the news, next Wednesday we're getting Zach Gallows versus Ricochet on Dynamite. Makes me wonder if we're going to get another debut. Or if Zach Gallows is just going to rip them apart. This is wrestling. Very basic, very straightforward. This could be a one-star match for all I'm worried about here right now. Down for the quick cover. I don't even think Jacy thought that that would go there. But Jacy's going for the finish already. Oh, knockout shot from behind. Now she's going to go for the neck breaker. Ref, you might want to get down for the cover. Like, oh my goodness. High angle spine buster. Now the ref decides to get in the way. Jayne, look out. Going up top here. Went for the crossbody. Nobody home. Fluff looking to take advantage and sends Jayne out the hard way. Jayne is just pissed. Or sorry, Sydney's just pissed. Big splash from the cover here. So I think next week we'll take on our next week should be a pretty decent card. Might have to work on getting the tag titles involved. Tried to go for that neck breaker again, and Sydney just said nope. Into the corner, big splash. One arm slam. No effort whatsoever. Time for a little Rusev crush. There's the Dominator. Now into the power slam. Nope. Yep. Fireman's carry. Looks like an all around the world move there. And Sydney gets the victory. Jobber Nation is still alive. Jacy looked like $1 million out here, but then Sydney just said, nope, this ain't happening tonight after what you did to me last time. Two stars. Huh. Never fails. It's all we wanted, though, is basically a 2-star match anyway. Lost 7 popularity there, but gained us 13 grand. All right, Rhea, I got some work to do with you, girl. All right, our main event, an Extreme Rules match for the WCW title. And I'm hoping it might finish off this I didn't want to do a cage. I really didn't want to. Drew McIntyre, Carl Anderson. Both these guys are doing spectacular work for me here. Wherever this ends up, we'll see what happens here, but...
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WCW Heavyweight Championship.
Drew looking ultra focused tonight, obviously. I'd assume it at least. Nice little storm here coming up. Drew just looks pissed. Just straight up, he looks pissed. As he should. Like, this should be about as even as you get. Both these guys are at level 17. Both these guys have held the title for multiple weeks. But I'm sincerely hoping that, you know, McIntyre does get the title here. I'm not in the mood to fixing matches quite yet. Save those for when I absolutely need it. But yeah, watching Anderson come down to the ring, like, I can't wait to see what he's gonna get to do down in New Japan. He's getting a spot over at Maple Leaf Pro this weekend. I don't know whether it's a talking shop segment or whether they're actually going to participate in a match. Either way, you know those two are going to be entertaining as hell. They'll grind your nerves into little pieces, but they'll be entertaining as hell. They're cheering for McIntyre? Okay.
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew looks focused and ready.
And his opponent, by way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 213 pounds, the WCW Heavyweight Champion, Anderson.
What I'd ultimately like to do with these guys, if I could flip both Good Brothers heel, they would be the guys that would be challenging for the tag titles at this point. Because frankly, I got tag titles and no opponents for them right now. I love how Anderson's a face, and yet he'll still use those moves like that. Uh-oh, look out here. Nice thunderous power bomb. I don't know if you guys saw this. It just popped up on my feed. There's a I Hate Tessa shirt available at TNA shop. Well, they aren't definitely hiding away from it. Oh God. Anderson doing everything he can to stay alive here at this point. Nice crossbody. Hooks the leg. McIntyre only taking it one there. Oh, I thought he was setting up for the for the spine buster. Good old Mafia boot to the face. Never be the second man out to the floor. Unless you know the second guy's actually down and out. Back to having the sledge again. What is oh my goodness. Anderson throwed himself over the top like nothing here. Well, they both like using the Triple H model here. All right, Anderson going back up to the top rope. Don't usually see him do a whole lot of work up here, but... Standing blockbuster. McIntyre again kicks out at one. That almost feels like a used up finisher there. Good old kendo stick. Oh, here we go. I think McIntyre's going through a table here real quick. And maybe a flaming table at that. Oh, this is not good. Anderson, you lit it. It's your fault. Whoever goes through that table's done. Jesus. Once again, hits the table. So one thing I hate about this game, it glitches out that if you want to put somebody through the table, you have to like grab them and hold them and do it that way. Like this. You smelt it, you dealt it, Anderson. That might be it. Only two? Now we got a ladder set up. This is not good. Anderson trying, but just could not get anything going there. Beautiful running power slam. Oh. Oh, no. McIntyre, what do you have planned? Whatever it was a dumb move because it ain't happening. Oh, Anderson missed. Desperation DDT out of nowhere there. Oh, nice timing there. I'd have to say nice timing all the way through, but there's been a few little mispause here. Going up, going down. Didn't think you could use it that well, or what? Deadlift powerbomb. All right, Anderson, let's see if you can hit that stun gun now. Just get it out of nowhere here. And it's so funny. This is such an awesome match instead of a stale feud. Because this is the match we were supposed to have at the PLE. The tag title match is supposed to be this match here. But Gable wanted on the PLE, so you know what? I let him on the PLE. Still going for that sledge. I don't think Anderson's going to be getting up anytime soon here. There's a Claymore kick. Actually, that might not have been a Claymore kick. That was just a Mafia boot. Oh, here we go. Future Shock DDT. Which is the setup. There's no way Anderson's getting up now. And we got a brand new champion. These guys had a hell of a fight in them. All over the arena tonight. From pillar to post, as they would call it. What a main event coming out of a successful Bash of Berlin show. But you got to hand the resiliency of Anderson here. Did everything he could. But it looks like we might have to find a new challenger for Mr. Drew McIntyre. And I got a feeling that's what we might use the power card for. The homecoming card. We'll rent out, I think we'll rent out, we'll see what we got for Immortals. All's right back in the world now. Drew McIntyre is our champ. Done everything in his power to, you know, keep that title for this whole season. All right, 3.5. But we didn't finish the feud off, which isn't good. That's probably the only reason that the match didn't get more than 3.5 is the fact we didn't finish it. So I guess I'm going to have to use a cage match. Anyway, let's go take a look at report cards. So we got good booking tonight. We got a level 3. We got a level 3, level 2, level 4. So, sucks that we didn't get, I wanted to get that rivalry there, but we can work that out different ways here. Good booking from SmackDown here. Level 4, level 3, level 1, level 1, level 3. Mutiny got good. So everybody pretty much got good booking tonight. Nothing spectacular. That's a level 4. And then over here, another good booking from NXT. Got some feuds going, got everything together. So let's take the final results here. 99 got 19,000 fans and 42,000 cash. I'm a little scared about the cash I got going. Trick Williams and Takeshita are a great tag team. All right, well, we're going to see how that goes. 97, so 17,000 fans and 30,000 cash. Fallon and Liv work well, all right. 104 for 22,000 and 52,000 cash. Like I said, for the promos I did and the matches I did, I think I might not get much money out of this. 107 for 23,000 fans. I still made 43 grand. All right, we made a home run here. We hit a home run a bit here, so. Pre-match physio for I didn't even check the commissioner's goal this week, so I'll take that as an extra bonus. So now we are 55,000. So we lost 1,000 fans compared to what everybody else had. We got money back. We are up on SmackDown when it comes to money. Ava had the money. We got it from her. So things worked out. I'm not feeling bad about this, chat. We could still set up. I'm still going to set up Kiana and Bayley. After what happened here, they're going to ask for a match, and we'll make sure they get it. Probably going to do Rhea and Britt, which wouldn't be a bad match either. We do have to get women's tag titles settled out and formed out once again. In terms of the men's job, we're going to have to last time we used that homecoming card on a woman. I think this time we're going to use it on a man. But I think what we'll do is we'll just search generically for level. We can search either gender, and we'll try and figure the best piece to go into this. But thank you, Zodiac, for the compliment here. For those watching on YouTube, those watching on Twitch, hang on. We're going to raid out here in just a moment. For those on YouTube, make sure you check out all our previous weeks of this game. We're going to have a co-op stream come up soon online. Sorry, I guess better way to put it. We'll be having those come up soon as well, featuring a lot of great people on the channel here, including Zodiac, HPC Bad Guys, Vic from there, as well as PJC, another Backbreaker Gaming member. I don't know how it's going to look. We'll see how things go. Might be a multi-stream, might be a solo stream. Who knows what's going on here? But with that being said, thank you everybody for being here, and always remember, your claymores will always see you. See more luck. Have a great night, everybody.